So this is a view you guys normally get from my webcam, but today I thought I'd give you a walk around my rig. So let's have a look around the shed, the rig, see what's what. Be aware this video will be heavily edited because I'm not a movie star and I can't do it all in one take, so you'll just have to deal with the cut and changing. But we'll see how we go from here. Alright, so to the start. This is the first thing you see when you walk into my shed. I support 2 drivers, Daniel Ricciardo, and whoever crashes into Lewis Hamilton. We have our board, no championship on at the moment. My plethora of helmets, so some I've crashed, some I'm just not wearing anymore, some I'm wearing, some are disgustingly dirty so I wouldn't wear them again. They're my leathers, stinky as they are. All my boots, bits and pieces for different riding. There are my Turismo boots. They are really good. If you don't race with boots on, give it a go. It actually changes the way how the pedals feel and everything. There's all the riding on the side of the actual rig. I just thought I'd do it. It's not sponsorship. We're never going to be sponsored. But I just thought it was fun to put what we use on the side there. There. Here's my motorbike. My 2009 GSX R1000. Full Yoshi exhaust. Modified brakes. Blah, blah, blah. So we've got Rossi. Barry Sheen, out in centre. Fellow Aussie, Ben Curry. A couple of signed pictures by him. Thank you very much for that, Ben. You are an absolute legend, racing in the British Superbikes at the moment. Best of luck. There is some idiot on a motorcycle pretending he can ride. They're not signed for obvious reasons. Now onto the rig. So this is a next level F1 GT sim rig that I've modified a fair bit to sort of take a bit of more of a pounding. So we use a SAS seat with Sparco 4-point racing harness. Picked up that relatively cheap. Set of Milwaukee mechanics gloves. They're really quite good. Dexterity's not so great, but while you're racing, they're quite good. Screen is a 42-inch LED Sony Bravia. It's just something we had kicking around. This is a Samsung tablet, basically running the app for Project Cars. This app is fantastic. If you guys don't have this app, I would suggest using it. It is absolutely brilliant. You can see your tyre temperature, your brake temperature, qualifying times, lap times from everybody else, telemetry, track maps, everything. So if you're not using it, I would highly suggest using it. It also frees up some buttons on the steering wheel. Speaking of buttons, here is my button box. So it is a button box from the UK, relatively cheap. You know, you do your ignition, you do your lap timers, pit limiter, your brake bias, front and rear roll bars, move the seat, you can do split times, you can do pretty much, you can map that to however you like. Makes a hell of a difference. Down here we have the shifter. I've got a gateway on it. If you guys have this shifter, I would highly recommend this modification. It is an absolute fantastic modification and means that you can actually feel the gears. We're going to put an aluminium top on it once I get my butt into gear, but yeah. Incidentally, there's a go-kart Dunlop racing slicks. I've got a couple of those kicking around the place. Kindly donated by Zane and Bodie Bright. Those guys are racing in the National Go-Kart Series. If you guys get a chance, check them out on Facebook. They're doing really well. Best of luck, boys. Ferrari stubby holder, along with the NOS teddy bear down the bottom there. Given to me by my good mate Ben. Thanks, Ben. This is the Tower of Crap, as it were. We actually use Xboxes, so we're not using PCs. We keep the cost down. All the boys can race together without breaking the bank. Just a standard Xbox. We've got these hubs on the side of them. They help plug in all sorts of manner of things. But the Xbox is standard Xbox, running a hard drive, 4 terabyte hard drive I think it is. Everything else is plugged in USB style, so it's probably overloading it a bit, but whatever. Here's Ben Curry. Again, that's where he started when he was racing Victorian Championships. And Matchbox Cars, once again, my mate Ben, forever filling my shit up with crap. Just kidding, mate. There's a TV screen for lap times when we're racing. More memorabilia, bits that I've broken on bikes, knee sliders that I've ruined, bikes that I've owned or bikes that I wanted. All our trophies that hopefully I'll win one of them. One of them would be nice. Turbo, Williams cap, $20 with this year's Formula 1 Grand Prix. Williams aren't doing so crash hot. Pistons, bits and pieces. Wayne Gardner, the man. The Giro Kato t-shirt. So this is a second rig, the rally rig. Number 76, because why not? Once again, all the bits and pieces we use down the side. It is a WRX seat with just a standard racing harness. Logitech G920 again, only this time I've got a handbrake modification. I'll show you this handbrake modification up and under there. So it's just a controller, standard, that's attached to this handbrake mod. So basically pull the handbrake on and it can hit the A button. Ta-da, done. Nice and cheap. Hopefully you'll see this a bit more when I can convince Jake or Ben to race rally with me. And we've got a fire extinguisher, but the fire extinguisher, obviously because it's in the shed, I weld in the shed, so what not. What else? That's about it. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed my run through the shed. It is pretty much where we do all our recording from on a Friday night. Yeah, hope to see you again on the racetrack soon.